Welcome back to Building Blocks for Apartment Investing. This is part two of our interview of Jerome Lewis, best-selling author and host of RE Marketing Podcast. In this video, Jerome will share with you whether your video marketing should be spontaneous or scripted, the best platforms to market real estate on, and what bottom line marketing is. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue to bring you professionals with awesome information to help you with your investing career. Enjoy the show.
Is there a long-term hack that we could implement today?
Long-term hack to implement today. Yes, be consistent. Yep.
Awesome. And now, with the list of books that you've already written, what will your next book be about?
The next book is Real Estate Investing for Real Estate Agents. That one is like it's like 95% done. The book after that will be, I'll go into more detail on how real estate entrepreneurs can employ video into their business. So those are the next two books.
How long did it take you to write your books?
I knew he was waiting for this one said. So I wanted to like save it and make it potent for when it was time for me to speak. The invested time it takes me, like it gets better. Like it gets better with our processes each time. On average, I would probably say that it takes about 80 hours, right, to get a book finished, right? But that it varies, right? Because some people have content already that they can just put into the book. Some people start from, so it's going to vary. But me, on average, it'll probably take 80 hours per project. It could be more, it could be less, depending on how much content that I'm going to put into that book. So about that much time is what it will take to write a book.
You may not be ready for this one, but I do have one final question regarding.
Go for it.
What is your process for starting the book? Is there an outline? How do you formulate?
I'm ready for it. The process is, if you are, and this is like for entrepreneurs, right? And we're writing nonfiction books. We're not talking about tell your life story kind of books. We're talking about nonfiction books. You're expert about a particular topic and you can speak on that topic. You know what you're talking about, right? So the process is what I kept alluding to a little bit earlier, video. So the process is video, whatever you're expert about something, and you can answer like very specific questions or common questions that people are asking. So what you do is you create videos around that specific topic, and then you have those videos transcribed, and that becomes your book, right? You got to do some editing. It's some in between stuff, but doing that process of a lot of clients and customers, sometimes people come in and they're like, I just want to type it. I just want to write it. And everybody that deviates from what I'm telling them to do, or when I'm like, create the video, they take much longer or they don't complete it at all. The people that come in, I say, create this video about your topic of expertise. They get done probably 10, 20 times faster than the people that want to sit there and type out the book. Because the interesting thing is you are going to be doing a lot of typing anyway, because there's a lot of editing when it comes to writing books. There's a lot of editing. It's a lot. So the process is use video. And the reason why I drive video so much is because it's like, you can use that content multiple times. You can multi-purpose videos, right? So y'all see me all over like social media. Like that's what I'm doing. Like that's one of my secrets. I'm like getting this stuff out, and people might not be watching it, but it's an asset that I can use forever and ever. It's an asset that I can use forever and ever. So you do the videos, right? Whatever your subject or your topic of expertise is, you have them transcribed, and then you start putting them into a document somewhere. You know your subject well said. You too will. Dan, Carlos, right? Carlos followed the process. If you know how to talk, you can write a book, right? And that typing, I'm telling you, do not try to type it. People try to type it. This is what I'm going to do, and all the ones that tried to do that, I'm like, it's like 99% of them never got it done. So talk it out and use video, because video, you can use it several times, right? You can post that to social media. You can put it inside a course. You can turn it into so many things. So use video.
That was awesome information that you've given us, Jerome. All right, next we will have our question and answer portion of tonight. Dan, can you tell us what questions have we received?
I actually had a few for those who couldn't make it, but one thing I wanted to point out, and I just wanted this for the record. Jerome gave me a great tip, and I'm still working on said book. Is that for Google Docs? There's an option that you can dictate your audio. So literally, if you have a voice recording app or if you have a video that you've done, you literally can have that playing, and as long as you have the Google mic on, it will dictate. Now, there might be some double checking and spelling, but it's literally doing the typing for you. And for me, when I use it, I mean, Jerome just gave me gold there, and this was a while back. But I can tell you right now, it's going to be a game changer because you might be fearful in regards to like, oh, I don't have time to type something now. But you can easily just take that audio and just have it play and move forward. But yeah, one text I got from a young lady. Do you have a done for you marketing program like somebody can, get started with, or, do folks just get in contact with you directly? What type of marketing program do you have, Jerome?
So I have, and this is for any entrepreneurs, right? If you run a business, you're an entrepreneur, you want to have 3 ways that you can provide value to people. And those 3 ways are, you got some people that want to kind of do everything themselves, right? And that's generally what the products are for. That's what books are for, courses. That's what that stuff is for. That's phase 1, right? Phase 1 is do it yourself kind of people. They want the content. They ambitious enough to go out there and do something themselves. So you give them that kind of content. Phase number 2, the second product that you want to have is a done with you kind of service. That's like coaching. So that's like coaching, group masterminds, stuff like this, where you get together and you kind of do stuff together. That's phase number 2. And then phase number 3 is the done for you. Like all businesses generally want to have something like this, like all entrepreneurs. So that's the done for you. And we do have done for you. We have each of those. We have the done do it yourself. That's our books, our products, our courses. We have the done with you. That is our coaching. It also includes some masterminds. And then we have the done for you service as well. And just for business entrepreneurs, real estate entrepreneurs, the general structure is do it yourself is the cheapest stuff. That's people buy books and courses. The do it with you is the second tier, right? It's a little more expensive than the done do it yourself. And then the done for you services, that's your most expensive because people are getting access to you, your team, your staff. So we do have done for you. I know that was a long answer, but yes, we do.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And then a couple of other questions, and they might be going hand in hand. The first one I wanted to ask before I get to the other two, what platforms are the best to market real estate on? There's TikTok, there's Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, MySpace. No, nobody's using MySpace anymore. But in your opinion, for the real estate industry, what would be like the best social media platforms for folks to get started on?
So I heard you say your opinion. I just want to share something with people like that I think is a nugget, right? So if you're a professional, a lot of times people say, in your opinion, like, well, this is my opinion. Just real quick nugget. If you're a professional, people will say my opinion. What you can do as a professional is you can say, because an opinion is just opinion, right? But this is like a marketing thing, to give your opinion more weight and more substance, you can say, in my professional opinion. I'm going to apply that. In my professional opinion, the best platform. So when I think of platform, I'm thinking of everything possible, right? So in my professional opinion, you have 2 macro strategies, right? And one is online, the other is offline. So the best platform will depend on, like a big part of marketing is understanding who it is that you're targeting, who it is that you're going after, right? Some people call it target market, some people call it avatar, some people call it ideal client. Different people call it different things, but a huge part of marketing is understanding that person that you're targeting, right? So as an example, this group here as multifamily investors, you might not find multifamily investors on TikTok. That might not be the ideal platform. They're probably wealthy, invested somewhere, too busy to even look at some of this social media. So it's really going to depend on your avatar. And I want people to, you really have to know who the person is. So understand who it is that you're targeting and just go where they are. And that can be online or that can be offline. So it doesn't start with which platform to pick. It starts with who is it that I'm trying to go after and where do they exist? Sometimes it's online, sometimes it's offline.
No, I appreciate that. And with the offline, that's just an extension of it. Online, obviously, that's the social media platforms. Can you give an example like
Yes.
offline?
Yeah, so online and offline. So online, like we typically, like you started off, we think about TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, like all of the major social media platforms. Also online is like email marketing. That's like online stuff. Offline, when I say offline, what I mean is almost anything that's not digital. So that would be door knocking. That would be direct mail. That would be cold calling. So those are like online and offline strategies. There are a lot more strategies, but those are some of the most popular strategies that you can use. So online and offline, don't discount either of them. They're all effective, they all work, but it depends on who it is that you're trying to go after.
I appreciate that. And then, like I said, the two kind of go hand in hand. The first one, what is bottom line marketing? I think they probably took it from your book.
Yeah, so bottom line marketing it's our approach to marketing, right? So you got a lot of deceptive marketing out there, right? People will tell you, hey, look, go get your branding done. And it's like, okay, cool. What are my results? Right? Like branding is important, but it's not more important than you making a profit or you get lead or you get business into your business. So bottom line marketing is like marketing that we can track and that we can where we can measure the results of what it is that we're doing. That's what bottom line marketing is, and that's our delivery. That's what we're all about. We are all about results and all about the bottom line. Okay, you ran a brand campaign. How many leads did that bring in? Oh, it didn't bring in any leads. I'm not happy with that. So that's what bottom line marketing is.
Okay, appreciate that. And my last question, should the video marketing, because you touched on that a lot and even gave examples as far as like, me sending something to Cedric instead of a text to video, should that be spontaneous, as far as just off the whim, or should it be scripted in some way?
It should be both. But let me give context, right? And this is where it's like it depends on the individual, right? Because some people will be more comfortable using a script. Others will be more comfortable not using a script. It really depends on the person and their personality, again, their behavior. And so it depends on that. But I would encourage people to not get obsessed with being the most polished. If I had to give people a roadmap, right? That's an insider. Me and Carlos got a little joke going on. Like if I had to give them a roadmap of like how to get started in marketing, I would say start off spontaneous, not scripted, and start off talking about things that you know, even if it's not your subject of expertise. Because what's more important is you getting comfortable with actually producing and creating those videos. So I would say both are essential. You need both. You want to do both ideally, but if you're like starting and you're like, I don't know what to do, start off spontaneous, right? Start off talking about your day. What did you do today? You out in the field looking for multifamily properties? Just talk about that. Talk about your experience. You don't always have to appear as an expert, and it doesn't always have to be buttoned up. Just like I hinted at a little bit earlier, if you're like worried about it being public or you not seeming like super professional, don't forget that you can use video communication one-to-one. You can send it to somebody's inbox. You can send it to somebody's message. You can send it over email. So don't let the fear of the public speaking hold you back.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much, man.
All right, I would like to take this time to thank Jerome for coming tonight and sharing this valuable marketing information with us. And I wish him much success with his future endeavors. Cedric, can you share what we have in store for the upcoming meetings?
Oh, absolutely. Next month, you definitely want to be here. We have the K. Trevor Thompson. He is an active and passive investor. And our main focus next month will be on passive investing. He will tell you the ins, the outs, the things that you need to look for, and the questions you need to ask a sponsor when you decide to invest in commercial multifamily.
Next month, Trevor will provide you with information that helped him to build over 1,200 doors in his portfolio. This will be valuable information that will help you with your multifamily investing career. I want to applaud you for coming tonight because it shows that you understand that with the right building blocks, you can build the perfect foundation for your apartment investing career. Be safe and be awesome. Have a good night.